Dandelion and Burdock Cocktails. No, you didn't read the title and the thumbnail wrong. Thanks to my mate George, William Fox Syrups, we can rock out some amazing Dandelion and Burdock cocktails. I grew up with this stuff, not this, obviously, this is new. Do you remember the cans, D&B? I love Dandelion and Burdock. And this is the thing, when I was chatting about I wanted to do some cocktails with this, I was chatting to George, and George was kind of like, you know, you could kind of replace anything that's kind of Coke based or cola based, those flavours, you can put Dandelion and Burdock in there. But then when I kind of was playing about with it, do you know what, I thought, actually, I would kind of swap this out. So that's one way you can go for that. But I have used and thought along the lines of, do you know what, I can riff this out with like the elderflower, take inspiration from elderflower cocktails. What else? From honey and things like that. I think that kind of flipping them out works very well. And that's exactly what I've kind of done. So, new style of videos. This is the third one I've shot now. I'm just going to see how they go. I'm just going to talk you through the recipes in a minute. So you don't need me to show you how to make them, I don't think. But we'll see how these go. If you want the recipes, come into our Discord community. Loads of people are in there now. We've opened it out. I'm building my end out for a database of recipes. You can just go and search by your favourite flavoured syrup or puree. And then I've kind of done loads of sort of recipes in there. So these will all be added. Feel free to come in there, kind of steal them, make them up for your parties, put them on your menus for your pubs and bars. That is what they are there for. So these 5 recipes, let's start with the first one I made, bee's knees. Now, obviously this isn't the bee's knees, but it's a riff on the bee's knees. Simple. The girls made this on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. They didn't like it, and then they revisited the next week and then loved it. And that was purely because the honey syrup was off. Laura was blaming the orange juice. Rubbish. It was purely because the orange juice, purely because the honey syrup was off. When you've got proper syrup, they just balance out. And it was funny because they really liked it next time. So, riff on the bee's knees. Gin, lemon, dandelion and burdock. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's nothing more to it than that. Just shaking up, nick and Nora glass. Perfect. Perfect. And then to continue kind of my bittersweet theme going on at the moment, what was the time for this? This was the Merchant of Venice. Again, it's a riff on the Merchant of Venice. I've kind of stolen the cocktail and just kind of riffed it up instead of the dandelion, instead of the, I forget what this was now, elderflower I think. I forget what it was. But I've put dandelion and burdock in there. So vodka-based Aperol, because I love the bittersweet. We've got some lemon juice. We've got the dandelion and burdock. And then I'm not saying this is an egg white cocktail, but the foamers. I think the original cocktail did have egg whites in it, to be fair, but I've used the foamers. The egg whites will give you the velvety consistency, but the foamers, long life, shelf stable, vegan friendly, don't give you the kind of texture in the cocktail, but give you the lovely froth, which is kind of what you want. So they're perfect. 20 quid, 600 cocktails out of that, bargain, or just over 20 quid, 24, whatever it is. Absolutely amazing. So that was the second one. Love that, that's really good. The third one, kind of like a cooler, lengthened out with apple juice. Apple juice and dandelion and burdock I found went really, really well. This one is vodka based. There is some orange liqueur in there as well. I used Cointreau and then kind of lime, lemon juice in there. That was the other thing. So really, really tasty, easygoing highball for your afternoons, early evening drinks. Love that, right? Now I'm getting onto this one. This one is a stunner. I really wanted to do this. This was one of the first ones on my radar, the Bramble. Now I've kind of shaken all the ingredients up. Normally I would drizzle the Chambord in there, but all I've done with that is the gin and just essentially just swapped out the sugar syrup. So instead of plain sugar syrup, we've gone dandelion and burdock, and oh my God, that works so, so well. You've got to try that one and let me know what you think of it. You've got to. That is just flipping amazing. So I love that. And then the final one, Rhubarb Vodka, this one. So essentially like a Collins, but Rhubarb Vodka, lemon juice, dandelion and burdock syrup, bit of bitters, shaken, lengthened out with ginger ale. So 5 simple recipes. I've got a couple of shorts, reels, whatever you want to call them, to film for the Instagram as well. But I can't wait. Let me know what you think of these in the comments below. Which one would you try? It's got to be Bramble, isn't it? Bramble. Come and join our Discord. And at the same time, let me know, what do you think of that? How awesome is that? It's the 3rd video I've done with that now. That's flipping awesome.